Hey there, math group. Today we are going to be continuing our conversation that we had during mini lesson, during small groups, yesterday, and what you did in unit of study. And we're going to be continuing to think about fair share and measurement and how they're different from each other. So mathematicians need to think about these questions in order to determine if it's a fair share or if it's a measurement type of problem. So the first thing we want to ask ourselves is, what are the groups in the problem? So we want to ask, what is the problem trying to have us split into? What kind of groups? Then we want to ask, does it tell us how many groups there are? If the answer is yes, then it's a fair share problem. And if it's no, it's a measurement problem. So once we know it's fair share measurement, we can then start to build our array. And if it's fair share, then we know the amount of groups. We can split that up here, and then we can slowly give an amount of whatever the thing is to each group. If it's a measurement type of problem, then we can write the amount that's in each group here and then determine how many groups we're able to make. So let's practice that together. We're going to look at this sample first. And it says Jameson is going on a bike trip across America. He wants to travel a total of 1,846 miles. If he travels 9 miles per day, how many days will he be riding his bike? So as we think about this problem, let's go back to the chart. What are the groups? Go ahead and enter that into PlayPosit. What are the groups for this problem? If you said days, you are correct. So it is days. And I'm wondering, does it tell us how many days or how many groups? That's the second question. What do you think? Enter that into PlayPosit. Yes or no? You're right. No, it doesn't tell us. So that means that this is a measurement problem. And we know how much is in each group, which is 9. But we don't know the amount of groups or the days. So let's go ahead and start solving this together. Go ahead and get out a piece of paper and pencil and work with me through this problem. And you will be able to check it with us, with me. So the first thing that I know is that there's 9 miles per day. So that's the amount in each group, so 9. I know I need to get 1,846 somehow inside of this array. And I'm going to take out days at a time in order to get to that number. So I want you to go ahead and try to solve this. And once you have it, enter it into PlayPosit, and then you can check it with me. All right, let's try it together. So I know if I have 100 days, that's worth 900 miles. And 100 more days would be 900 more miles. Now I have 1,800 miles in my array. Now I need 46 more. So I know 5 times 9 is 45. So I'm going to do 5 days. And now that's 45 miles. So now my answer is over here. 100 plus 100 is 200. Plus 5 is 5. But I have 1 extra mile. So he's going to have to, on the 206th day, go 1 mile. So my answer is actually 206 miles. If you put 205, you're super close, but he has 1 extra mile, and he said he only wanted to go 9 miles per day, so he's going to have to add on an extra day. And I'm sorry, it's not 206 miles, it's 206 days. Okay, here's the next problem. Let's think about this one together. There are 3,745 passengers that want to travel to the Bahamas this year. If each private jet holds 7 people, how many jets will be needed to transport all of the passengers? Let's think about this problem using the chart. What are the groups in the problem? What are the groups? If you said jets, you're correct. We want to know how many jets it's going to take. And do we know how many groups? No, we don't. We don't know how many groups there are because it just says that we need to know how many jets there are. But we do know how many people are inside of each jet. So because we don't know how many groups there are, it is measurement. So because it's measurement, we don't know the amount of groups. We do know the amount in each group. So where should we put the 7? You're right, at the top. So now I want you to try to solve this on your own using paper and pencil. And we know that this is measurement. And I will check it with you when you are finished. All right, let's check it together. So I know if I have 100 jets, that will carry 700 people because there's 7 in each. 100 more jets is 700 people, and now that's 1,400. I'm going to try 200 jets, and that's 1,400. So now 1,400 plus 1,400 is 2,800 I've got in my array right now. So I'm going to put that right here. Got 2,800. All right. Now if I add 100 more jets, that's 700 more people. That takes me to 3,500 jets. Then I can try maybe 20, and that's 140 jets, and that will take me to 3,640. And then 10 jets is 70 more people, and that's 3,710. And now I can do 5 jets, and that's 35 people, and that will take me to 3,745. Oops. Now I've got all my people taken care of, and I need to figure out how many total jets I'll need. 100 plus 100 is 200, plus 200 is 400, plus 100 is 500, plus 20 is 520, plus 10 is 530, plus 5 is 535. So there are 535 jets. So that is my answer. So as we work through problems, we want to be thinking about this chart to help us decide if it's fair share or measurement. Once we do that, we can set up our array and find the answer to our problem. As we work in small group, we will practice this even more together. Congratulations on finishing small group. Now that you're done, you can go down to the bottom and click the next button to move to reflection.